Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Bahrain Now with me, your host, Manal Marhoun. As we bring you the country's latest talks, trends, and initiatives during this holy month. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. And now with our fashion segment, we are joined with another talented Bahraini designer, Salil Hassan. Hello Salil, thank you for coming here tonight.
Thank you.
So Salil, tell us about Milfa. What's the idea behind it?
It was just a passing idea, but I took it under consideration and I started the business at September 2020. The beginning was a little bit disappointing, but now I'm really happy with the result.
Yes, that's great. All beginnings are difficult, but
Yes.
once you continue with the work, it gets satisfying. So tell us about those beautiful designs.
Always result to what young people tend to have youth designs and the new ones. And of course, we didn't forget the season option like Ramadan and Eid al-Fitr.
So you have for Ramadan, tell us about your Ramadan collection for 2020.
It's my first Ramadan.
Yes.
I tried all my best to be unique in all of the designs.
I can see the designs are very beautiful and they're very unique. So what do you say the colors and fabrics that you choose for your designs?
I always rely on Korean crepe fabric and American linen because they are most suitable with our weather in the Arabian Gulf.
Yeah, so they're breathable fabrics.
Yes.
Okay, and what are the colors that you love using mostly?
Women always tend to have a dark color similar to the black color like grey and navy blue.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
We are definitely lucky to have talented Bahraini fashion designers who are constantly keeping an eye on the latest fashion trends. Stay tuned, viewers. We will be right back. There are countless benefits of fasting, especially when you break your fast with the right food. To speak more about this matter, we welcome tonight with us the dietitian Nagham Nuruddin. Hello Nagham and welcome.
Hi Manal, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you? So Nagham, tell us, what is the best food to break our fast?
It's usually a glass of water with 3 dates, a little bit of yogurts, any yogurts you prefer, either drinking or eating yogurt.
And that's it?
And of course a salad,
Okay.
a soup, and then the main course.
And where is the sambusa?
Definitely sambusa is one of the things that a lot of people ask me about
Yeah.
during the month of Ramadan.
Yes.
If you're trying to lose weight, I would recommend you going for 2 times per week only and eliminating the carbohydrates on the main meal.
Okay.
If you're trying to maintain your weight, then probably just a little bit of physical activity would do.
Okay. And what are the kinds of foods that we should be avoiding during breaking the fast?
Okay, Manal, so very nice question. So
Yeah.
first of all, what I would suggest would be the following. Usually sugary beverages have no nutrition benefits. So they will just give you the sugar, the calories with no nutrition.
So no VM2.
Yes, basically yes, exactly. So what I suggest would be to switch that with a green juice. That way you'll be doing it a fresh one, of course, not waiting for more than 2 to 3 hours, then you'll lose the vitamins.
Okay.
So do it fresh on the spot, get your vitamins, get your hydration, and yeah. So
That's very
about-
interesting
yeah.
about the juice. You know, I always thought it could stay for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
I always make it and let it sit in the fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we spoke about futur, but how about suhoor? What is the best thing to eat for suhoor?
Suhoor is usually one of the things that's going to keep us strong for longer during the fasting period. So what I would be suggesting would be the following. Go for complex carbohydrates. So things like, for example, brown rice, like quinoa. These will keep you full for longer during your fasting period. And of course, if you go for simple carbs or things that will spike the insulin quicker, you will tend to feel hungrier. Now, things that will curb your thirst a lot during the also fasting period would be the fried items and the high spicy foods. So also would be avoided preferably during that period.
And what would you suggest for us to stay hydrated during the day?
Also, fruits and vegetables are one of the things that I definitely recommend for hydration. Examples would be watermelon, for example, strawberries, berries, any kind of berries as well. For vegetables, celery, if you're doing it as a green juice, for example.
Bananas?
Definitely, yes.
Yeah, I eat bananas.
Okay,
So.
okay, sure. Yeah, that's also an option. So, and then you have your cucumbers, your tomatoes. So definitely these are a plus.
Okay, thank you very much, Nagam.
You're most welcome.
Is there anything you'd like to add?
Usually what I wanted just to finish off with, just try, if you're trying to lose weight, also one of the things is the desserts, so high sugar desserts. Try to switch them for fresh fruits because these will also help you with the weight loss.
We'll try. We cannot promise, but we'll try.
Yes.
Thank you, Nagam.
Good. You're welcome.
Let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food. Viewers, stay tuned. We'll be right back. Let's take a look on what's going on in this Ramadan in the country. Stay tuned.
Embrace the spirit of Ramadan at Sofitel Bahrain's Layali Zallag and enjoy the ultimate Ramadan Ghabka experience featuring Middle Eastern food and mouth-watering desserts accompanied by live Arabic music.
Ramadan Kareem to everyone from my side. I am here, Indian chef, myself Javed Ali Qureshi, looking for the Indian cuisine here. Today I am going to show you how to make lamb chapli kebab. It's like Hyderabadi kebab, very delicacy and very traditional street food from Hyderabad.
My name is Ayrton and this place is really cool. I love it here.
Playing games with my friends. My favorite thing here is how pretty it is and it's so much fun. And I love the trampoline.
I'm enjoying the music and the decorations here, and the people are all are happy here.
I love the music and I love the futur. We love Bahrain!
Now that's a great way to spend some quality time with your family and loved ones this Ramadan. Mariam Al-Bayati reporting for Bahrain International. Ramadan Kareem, and thank you for watching.
In a post-COVID-19 world, education is very different. Classrooms and lecture halls are no longer the central hub for learning that they once were. Now, knowing this, AUBH is launching a conference in order to address how education has changed under COVID-19 and how it can be improved for the better.
Since AUBH is not a research-based institution and it measures its success through the success of its students, staff, and faculty, we wanted to bring together the industry here. As a university, we have invested in the IT infrastructure since the early beginning. We used US-originated technology such as AWS, Microsoft Teams. We used the clever touch screens. We just needed to scale them up after the pandemic as required. We have invested in both in technology and in human resources. So we got all our faculty trained enough in order to use all of these technologies. The pandemic did not have a great impact on our practice, which we used earlier, but we were having the basis, the foundation. Moving into digitalization allowed us in order to monitor students in a better way. Now you can see that the communication is done better. It's where we have LMS, the learning management system is based on the cloud. So we make sure that we can monitor the students' engagement, not only the progress. So to what extent the students are engaged with all the course material, the discussions which is allowed for the students to be done online within the classes. We can see all their uploaded work. We can have very interactive sessions online. So we monitor their progress through the platforms which are based on the cloud, and then we can make sure that the student is engaged. The communication is done in a better way, where we can have the contact with them more frequently, give them the feedback, and then we can even check whether the students have read the feedback or not. We would like to be the institution which is providing the conference that is going to be a point of the attention of everyone in the market. And to do that, we have already started that by a very detailed selection process for our speakers. So that's why we are bringing international speakers who are experienced in the field. And they are representing international institutions. They are really good or researchers already in the field of digital education or virtual and distance learning. So we are bringing the best experienced speakers to the conference, and that's why it is going to have a different impact on the market here. We have encapsulated this by bringing together the speakers from scholars, we have professionals, we have educators, we have students who are coming on board, and some regulators. So all of them are going to share the ideas and exchange knowledge through this conference. We can see whether we are really in line with the market and the needs of the market or not. And if we are not in line, then we can find out how we can bridge this gap between the education and the market. The knowledge that we are going to have here or to share is not going to be local knowledge. All the practices will be the best practices which are used in the Middle East and in the global educational area or in the field itself. So that's why sharing this kind of knowledge and the best practices will have impact in action here in the universities. So you can change the practice that you are doing within your universities. Everyone knows that we can't go back to normal as we were before the pandemic, yeah? So we would like to see how all of this can bring opportunities to the universities, to the market itself, to the economy itself.
The conference is set to take place during May 24th to May 26th and promises a very engaging discussion on how education looks in the new normal world. This is Khalid Hidris reporting for Bahrain International TV.
Viewers, we have reached the end of tonight's episode. Don't forget to join us the same time tomorrow right here with more exciting segments and guests. Ramadan Mubarak once again, good night and God bless.